Welcome back, Pokemon fans. Angel of the Night here. We are back again with the Grand Challenge, and we are up against the Shuckle. Battle number 11. Let's go. Our opponent is going to lead off here with a Murkrow and a Volcarona, and of course, as you can see, we've got our Exeggutor and our Ninetales. Now, of course, Ninetales is going to activate the Drought, which intensifies the Sun, activating our Chlorophyll with the Exeggutor. Now, of course, Murkrow on the opposing side usually would be a Prankster set, likely going to try to set up some form of a Tailwind. So as you can see, I'm trying to figure out what the opposing Pokemon is going to do here during this time, and I'm thinking to myself, well, I'm going to probably swap out to the Indeedee and go for the Protect with the Exeggutor. Now, Volcarona is one of those Pokemon that you want to make sure does not set up. If it does manage to get set up, you're basically toast. There's no coming back from that, unless you have some form of a haze or something to reset its stats back to normal. Indeedee, of course, coming onto the field, that's going to be able to set up the Psychic Terrain, and of course that is the Psychic Surge ability. And here we are with the Exeggutor. We're just going to go for the Protect here, because I wasn't really sure what to expect from the opposing Pokemon. As you can see, the Volcarona has decided to go for the Heat Wave, which means that our Indeedee is going to get hit this turn, but that's okay. Perfectly fine. Murkrow, of course, did not opt in for going for any kind of a Tailwind here. So it's actually gone for the foul play into the Exeggutor, and of course, you know, you don't really want to get hit by that if you're a Psychic-type Pokemon. So with the Indeedee, of course, we are going to go for the Follow Me. We're going to try to redirect all moves into the Indeedee. And then, of course, with the Exeggutor, we're going to try to make a move here and try to take out an opposing Pokemon. So here we go, we're going to go for a Terrestrialization here. I believe this is the Exeggutor into Tera Fire, and we should be able to get some move pulled off here. Now, of course, we can't really go for the Expanding Force, just because Murkrow is a Dark-type Pokemon. It doesn't really get affected by that. There's the Follow Me, of course, everything's redirected. There's the Expanding Force. As you can see, it doesn't really hit the Murkrow, but we are going to be able to get onto the Volcarona. Now, that is a boosted attack because of the terrain, so that actually did a little bit more than it was going to prior. Indeedee going down from the Heat Wave, and of course, that has hit both of our Pokemon. Exeggutor was affected by this, of course. There's the Foul Play. Unfortunately, we do lose our Exeggutor here this turn. Luckily for us, we do still have two Pokemon remaining. We have Ninetales and one other Pokemon. As you can see, that is going to be a Sneasler. So we're going to select Sneasler to come in here to join us into the battle. Now, our opponent has 4 full Pokemon here ready to go. And we are going to have to try to take out these two to try to get to the next in the reserve. So we've got Ninetales out here onto the field. Pretty much, I'm going to have to go for the Heat Wave, being able to hit the 2 Pokemon at once. And then, of course, we are also going to opt in for the Rock Slide. That way we can also hit them a second time. Murkrow going in for the Tailwind here. That's going to be able to boost up the speed of the entire team for approximately 5 turns. And, of course, here is a Heat Wave to attack us with. Luckily, we survive. Rock Slide is going to be able to miss the Murkrow, although we are going to take out the Volcarona, and that is going to make it so that way there's 3 Pokemon remaining. Here's the Heat Wave from the Ninetales. That should be able to hit onto the Murkrow. Not enough to knock it out, of course. That is an Evolite Murkrow, and that means that it has its stats boosted up almost as if it was closer to its evolutionary stage. Garchomp coming into the battle here now. Of course, there is a Tailwind behind the entire team, so it's not really looking too good for us here, but we are going to opt for the Solar Beam, and then, of course, we're also going to opt in for the Rock Slide. Now, Garchomp, of course, is normally a very speedy Pokemon, and behind the Tailwind, I'm predicting we're probably not going to be able to be speeding past them anytime soon. Here's the Earthquake. That's going to be able to hit the 2 Pokemon, and unfortunately for us, that is going to be a KO. Guys, that is the battle there today. If you enjoyed the battle, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you post your comments in the comment section below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out. I guess I shouldn't have fuckled with Shuckle.